Good evening, this is All India Radio and I'm Prabjot Barua with the news at 9. The headlines. Lok Sabha passes Citizenship Amendment Bill. Discussion underway on bill for 10% quota in jobs and education for economically weaker sections in general category. Information and Broadcasting Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore launches sharing of All India Radio News with private FM broadcasters in New Delhi. India and Norway agree to cooperate in combating international terrorism. Advertisement rates for print media hikes by 25% by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. And in cricket, Indian Captain Virat Kohli maintains number 1 position. In the latest ICC batsman ranking, Cheteshwar Pujara gains a spot to be the third. Lok Sabha has passed the Citizenship Amendment Bill. The bill seeks to amend the Citizenship Act 1955 to make illegal migrants who are Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis and Christians from Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan eligible for citizenship. Under the 1955 Act, one of the requirements for citizenship by naturalization is that the applicant must have resided in India during the last 12 months and for 11 of the previous 14 years. The bill relaxes this 11-year requirement to 6 years for persons belonging to all 6 religions from the 3 countries. Replying to a debate on the bill in the Lok Sabha, Home Minister Rajnath Singh said, the bill is not just for Assam, but for other states too. He said it is also for migrants who have come from the western borders and have settled down in Rajasthan, Punjab and Delhi.
माइनॉरिटी कम्युनिटीज के माइग्रेंट्स की संकटपूर्ण परिस्थितियों से निवारण करना। ये अब ऐसे लोग हैं जो धार्मिक उत्पीड़न के कारण भारत में शेल्टर लेने के लिए मजबूर हुए। इस संशोधन विधेयक के कानून बन जाने के बाद ऐसे माइग्रेंट सिटीजनशिप प्राप्त करने के लिए अप्लाई कर सकेंगे और उनके आवेदन पर जो निर्धारित प्रोसेस है उसके अनुसार आवश्यक जांच पड़ताल के बाद राज्य सरकार की रिकमेंडेशन पर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट नागरिकता प्रदान करने का भी निर्णय कर लेगी.
Mr. Singh added that Assam is dealing with illegal migration for a long time now and the state's burden is India's burden. He said it is the central government's responsibility to protect the identity, culture of the Assamese people. Earlier, while moving the bill, Mr. Singh said that the government is committed for National Register of Citizens, NRC. The minister also asserted that there will be no discrimination in NRC. He said the centre has taken several measures to implement the Assam Accord. Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge demanded that the bill should be sent to the Select Committee of the House. TMC leader Saugata Roy also echoed the same view. Later, opposing the bill, members from Congress and TMC staged a walkout. CPIM members also opposed the bill. The Lok Sabha has taken up for consideration and passing a constitution amendment bill providing for 10% reservation to economically weaker sections EWS in the general category. The legislation, namely the Constitution's 124th Amendment Bill, facilitates reservation for EWS people in the upper caste in the direct recruitments and admission in higher educational institutions. Moving the bill, Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Thawarchand Gehlot said the bill is aimed at giving equal opportunity to economically backward people in the upper caste. He clarified that this reservation will be given without tampering the existing quotas for SC, ST and OBC people.
मैं स्पष्ट भी करना चाहता हूं कि वर्तमान में जो SC, ST और OBC को आरक्षण व्यवस्था है 49.5%, उसमें किसी प्रकार की कोई छेड़छाड़ किए बिना अतिरिक्त 10% आरक्षण का प्रावधान शिक्षण संस्थाओं में और सेवाओं में दिया जाएगा.
Mr. Gehlot also said the upper class people of all religions, including Hindu, Muslim and Sikh, will be benefited under this reservation provisions. Initiating the decision, K.V. Thomas of Congress said his party is not against the concept of this quota bill and supports it, but the way it has been brought raises several questions on the sincerity of the government. Intervening in the debate, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said this is a move to grant equal opportunity to all and will ensure Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. He said the bill will provide economic justice to all Indians. Union Minister and LJP Chief Ram Vilas Paswan said It was a long-standing demand which has been fulfilled by the NDA government. TMC member Sudeep Bandyopadhyay said his party is in support of the bill. Anand Rao Adsul of Shiv Sena also supported the bill. BJD leader Bhartruhari Mahtab also extended the support to the move. CPI member Jitendra Chaudhary said his party is supporting the bill in principle, but it should be referred to the Joint Parliamentary Committee for detailed discussion. Samajwadi Party-led opposition stalled proceedings in the Rajya Sabha for the second day today. The House witnessed repeated adjournments in the post-lunch session on various issues including CBI raids in Uttar Pradesh and the Rafale aircraft deal. SP members have been protesting since yesterday against the CBI raids in connection with the alleged mining scam during Akhilesh Yadav government in Uttar Pradesh. While Congress members raked up the Rafale aircraft deal, AIADMK protested over the Kaveri issue. The opposition MPs repeatedly surged into the well, raising slogans in support of their demands. Amidst the din, Health Minister J.P. Nadda moved the Indian Medical Council Amendment Bill 2018 for consideration and passing. As the House took up the bill for discussion, noisy scenes forced its adjournment for the day. Information and Broadcasting Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore today launched sharing of All India Radio News with private FM broadcasters in New Delhi. Private FM channels can now carry All India Radio News free of cost on a trial basis up to the 31st of May this year. News Services Division of All India Radio has permitted its news bulletins in English and Hindi to be carried in unaltered form by private FM channels as per certain terms and conditions. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Rathore said it is a matter of happiness that a common citizen can now listen to news in any FM channel. He said an aware citizen is an empowered citizen and added that this step is a collaborative effort of bringing together all the radio stations of India to inform, educate and empower people.
प्राथमिकता सरकार की ये है कि अवेयरनेस हो। प्रसार भारती का खुद का मैंडेट यही है कि हम अवेयरनेस क्रिएट करें और सेकेंडरी हो जाता है कि रेवेन्यू जनरेशन या रिसोर्स जनरेशन। तो अब हमने इसको फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट अवेलेबल कराया है ताकि इसमें कोई विलंब ना हो, कोई देरी ना हो और एक नागरिक के पास जो खबर देश में हो रही है वो वहां तक पहुंच सके।
On the occasion, in an exclusive talk with AIR News, Chairman Prasar Bharati, Dr. A. Surya Prakash hailed it as a historic moment.
Coming now to the collaboration between All India Radio and private FM channels, I must tell you that this is a very historic moment. We ourselves, that is Akashvani already has FM Gold and FM Rainbow. We have our FM channels, but the private channels are huge in number and all across the country. And when we get our All India Radio News onto their platform, we are reaching a new demographic, and that is very, very significant.
Mr. Surya Prakash also highlighted the role of public service broadcaster in taking the government schemes to the beneficiaries. Prasar Bharati CEO Shashi Shekhar Vempati has said that nearly 100 private FM radio stations have registered to carry All India Radio News bulletins.
रेडियो जो भी समाचार न्यूज उस पर चलते हैं वो आज तक सिर्फ ऑल इंडिया रेडियो के मीडियम वेव, शॉर्ट वेव और एफएम चैनल्स पर अवेलेबल है। अब ये पहली बार जो निजी एफएम चैनल है ये इन पे भी चलेगा। तो ये जॉइंट एफर्ट है पायलट मॉडल में फॉर द नेक्स्ट 5 months, जिसमें हम ऑल इंडिया रेडियो की न्यूज सभी प्राइवेट एफएम चैनल्स के साथ शेयर करेंगे जो भी रजिस्टर करेंगे, और ये हिंदी और इंग्लिश में बुलेटिन होंगी।
President, Association of Radio Operators of India, Anuradha Prasad, thanked the government for accepting the long-standing demand of private radio broadcasters to present news on their platform. Director General News of All India Radio, Ira Joshi, termed the move as historic and path-breaking.
It is a path-breaking step कि प्राइवेट रेडियो एफएम चैनल्स को आकाशवाणी समाचार साझा करने के दिया जाएगा। ये ऐतिहासिक कदम मंत्रालय के एक मेजर डिसीजन के बाद लिया गया है।
Any private FM broadcaster who intends to broadcast the news bulletins will first register with All India Radio News. Details on registration and technical parameters are available on the website newsonair.nic.in. The commercials which are broadcast during news bulletins have to be carried along with the news in too. The registered broadcasters will give due credit to AIR for sourcing their news. They will be allowed to carry AIR news bulletins either simultaneously or deferred live by not more than 30 minutes. The news bulletins of AIR are currently carried through the terrestrial mode and are also available on the DTH platform, including DD Free Dish, which is free to air. Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Amit Khare, Director General of AIR F. Shahryar, and other senior dignitaries were also present on the occasion. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. India and Norway strongly condemn terrorism in all its forms and manifestations and agreed to cooperate in combating international terrorism. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Norway Prime Minister Erna Solberg also urged the international community to work towards early finalization of the Comprehensive Convention on International Terrorism mooted by India at the UN. India expressed its appreciation for Norway's support towards India's accession to the Missile Technology Control Regime, the Wassenaar Arrangement, and the Australia Group. Norway supported India's application for membership of the Nuclear Suppliers Group and reaffirmed its commitment to work constructively within the group with the aim of reaching a positive outcome regarding India's membership at the earliest opportunity. In a joint statement, India and Norway reaffirmed their commitment to expand bilateral trade in order to realize its full potential. Both countries have agreed to closely cooperate on ocean economy and achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held delegation-level talks with his Norwegian counterpart Erna Solberg in New Delhi today. The two countries also signed an MOU for holding an India-Norway ocean dialogue. Mr. Modi said, India and Norway have been cooperating with each other on several issues, including combating the menace of terrorism.
हमारा द्विपक्षीय ओशन डायलॉग इस क्षेत्र से जुड़े सभी सेक्टर्स में हमारे सहयोग को दिशा देगा। फ्रेंड्स, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मंच पर भी भारत और नॉर्वे का आपसी सहयोग बहुत ही मजबूत है। यूएन सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल रिफॉर्म्स, मल्टीलेटरल एक्सपोर्ट कंट्रोल रेजिम और आतंकवाद जैसे अनेक विषय हैं जिन पर हम बहुत करीबी सहयोग और समन्वय के साथ काम कर रहे हैं।
Ms. Solberg, in her press statement, said given the importance of India's economy and the size of its population, the world will not be able to reach the sustainable goals unless India is on board. Delivering her inaugural address at Raisina Dialogue in New Delhi this evening, Norway Prime Minister pitched for promoting ocean economy and said that resources in the ocean should be used properly.
Prime Minister, I look forward to continue our cooperation on this issue. Global ocean management means that we must work together to share both benefits and burdens. And the bilateral ocean dialogue mechanisms we established today will provide an excellent tool for this purpose. One of the goals of my government's ocean strategy is to promote sustainable value creation and employment in ocean-based industries.
Later in the evening, Ms. Solberg called on President Ramnath Kovind at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Information and Broadcasting Ministry has hiked advertisement rates for print media by 25%. The new rates will be valid for a period of 3 years. These rates will be over and above the existing rate structure for advertisement in print media by the Bureau of Outreach and Communication. The last such revision was made in 2013. An official release said this decision has been taken based on the recommendations of the 8th Rate Structure Committee constituted by the ministry. India captain Virat Kohli has maintained his number 1 position in the latest ICC batsman rankings. Cheteshwar Pujara has gained a spot to be the 3rd, following his Man of the Series performance in India's maiden cricket test series win in Australia. Wicket-keeper batsman Rishabh Pant has jumped as many as 21 places to be the 17th, the joint highest by a specialist of Indian wicket-keeper along with Farooq Engineer, who did so in January 1973. MS Dhoni's highest test ranking was 19. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Lok Sabha passes Citizenship Amendment Bill. Discussion underway on bill for 10% quota in jobs and education for economically weaker sections in general category. Information and Broadcasting Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore launches sharing of All India Radio News with private FM broadcasters in New Delhi. India and Norway agree to cooperate in combating international terrorism. Advertisement rates for print media hiked by 25% by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. And in cricket, India captain Virat Kohli maintains number 1 position in the latest ICC batsman ranking. And that's all in the news at 9. Good night.